Okay. Before I talk about this video, I'm gonna talk about something real heartfelt. Because honestly, I feel like talking about this. And now I'm not talking about what's going on out there right now. But I am gonna say this. Before I say the heartfelt thing, I wanna just say one thing. Come to my freaking website. There's a lot of stuff and a lot of weird stuff and a lot of lewd stuff and a lot of funny stuff. And come on down. It's a good place with good folks and good jokes. It's like Cheers over there, over here. People in the world today takes everything you got. That's all I'm going to sing, anyways. So let me let me let me take a little something. Let me tell you a little something. So, okay. Now, let me tell you what. Well, you guys know I'm so hesitant about talking about Sega having a new console until there's proof. Because unlike those various speculation channels, I mean, and no shade on Callum, I'm a block buddy. I'm not gonna. I'm not no shade on Callum and the other guys. I just don't really do speculation that often because I don't want to build up my hopes to something that may not happen. But what I'm gonna talk about you right. Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys right now, and this is the most heartfelt you're gonna get with me out of character. But imagine, imagine you're just a 6-year-old kid. Your your sister has her room, and she has a Sega Genesis. You, you at first really don't know how to play video games. You got a Super Nintendo in your own room, but you go in there because Sega Genesis. And you start playing. You start playing Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. You don't really beat it. That doesn't happen until way later in your life. But you enjoy it. Then you play Sega Channel. And Sega Channel opens you up to this world of Sega games that you never had the gall to play because you didn't have all the Sega games like you do now via other methods. So you don't get Saturn because it got discontinued way when you were born. But then you start to realize this. Then you start to realize the Dreamcast. Your mom has a friend that owns that works at a game store, and you lay your eyes on the first time you've ever seen Sonic Adventure, or at least the opening part. It was in Japanese. You didn't know what was actually going on at the time, but you were like so enthralled. Like, why is Sonic fighting this water thing? Why is Sonic talking in Japanese? Is one of the other things, but you're not really even really paying attention to that. You're paying attention to everything else, and then like down the line, you finally get a Dreamcast, and and you put the in your family moves. You get a new. Yeah, family moves to another house, and the Dreamcast is up front. Not only do you, not only do you basically go out of your room to go in the front room to watch X play, but afterwards you turn on the Dreamcast and you start playing Sonic Adventure. You don't really know that online gameplay exists to the game, which is like leaderboards and stuff, but you didn't really care about it. You just cared about playing the game. You beat Knuckles' story because it's the easiest. Amy's, yeah, you did, but you don't tell anybody until this video. And then And then you don't really beat the game, but you see videos of that last fight. Later on in life, you see the videos of the last fight with Chaos, and you're pumped. It reminds you of what you used to feel when you played Sonic Adventure. You played Sonic Adventure 2 on your on your GameCube. Now, when the Dreamcast got discontinued, you were actually pretty sad. Sure, you got your Dreamcast. Sure, you got your most of the Dreamcast games on other consoles, and Sega still thrived. But you always felt that something was missing. You always felt like Sega should come back. And you always had this little, this little section within your heart that one day Sega could come back when things are right and when they actually manage what they have to manage. They could come back. Later on, you decide to back Project Dream and Operation Razor. Both things ain't really yielding much of a result. Project Dream basically stopped because everybody was infighting and a whole bunch of other shit happened. But you're not gonna talk about that in this video. And then Operation Razor, which they're still developing stuff, but you really don't like how the guy who's making Operation Razor is just attacking everybody and still trying to act like Razor is going to be this cutting edge thing. You're hyping it up to a place that it's not going to probably be at. But you don't tell Shu that because like legit he's like you. He's dreaming big. You don't really hate him for it. You don't really hate him for it. You do respect him even though you do question some of the stuff he said about the other consoles. Still to this day. But then a few years down the line, after various things happen in your life, and you lost a person that's very important to you, and you have like a good support group of friends that are there for you, and they're always there for you whenever you need them. They're just a fucking text away, and they're just like, dude, you good? And you're like, yeah, I'm good. And you work on your YouTube. You do. You work on your YouTube. You talk about the Sega stuff, even though Project Dream is burned. You don't really know what Operation Raise is up to, but you hear that they're working on it. They're working on their little thing. But the present day, you hear that they might be making a console. And after all this stuff you went through with the Sega consoles and you being hyped up, you're pretty weary on the whole thing. Because you know that Sega isn't gonna. You know that you had your hopes dashed so many times about this. You don't really feel like you should. But that part of your head, that part of your mind, still wanders to that little department in your heart. It says, "What if it is real? How would you even Do you even know how you'd react?" But I'll tell you how I'd react. No, like legit, It brings back memories to me of just being that 6-year-old kid playing Sega in, in my sister's room, having a Dreamcast and playing the ever loving fuck out of that. And you love that Dreamcast. You kind of don't. I don't know why I didn't put it in my room, but it stayed out in the front room. I don't know why. But literally, this is how I feel. Like if Sega comes back in the console market, knowing what they know and doing what they've always done, other than me writing probably a Neptune centric story, and I'm a gaming goddess because that's going to be a thing I'll do. Um, basically, I'd be happy. I'd be so happy. The tears, like everything in my life has literally changed, and some for the better, some for the worse. And the fact that Sega comes back after all this shit's gone down, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We got riots going on and stuff. It would make me happy. It'd make me the happiest to literally see Sega just come back again. Sure, I'd be a little emotional. I'd be crying my eyes out because it, because Sega means a lot to me. Nintendo means a lot to me too. I ain't gonna sit here, but Nintendo's still around, so I wouldn't be that emotional. I wouldn't be that emotional during the console. I'd be happy, but Sega coming back would be like an old friend just an old friend you haven't seen him in a long ass time, and you're wondering where did he go? You knew he left, but you're like, where did you go, man? And he's like, I was always around, dude. I've just been busy doing other things. You've probably seen him. I'm mixing up these metaphors, but I'm just telling you, I'd be happy if Sega came back in the console market just to be ballsy and go like, hey, even though PlayStation 5's announcement is not happening this this month, so it kind of takes the salt and vinegar out of the announcement that Sega was going to make. But if they did do that, how ballsy would it have been to be like, hey, uh, Sony, PlayStation 5, Sony, I'm gonna let you finish, but we coming back with the Sega Revolution or the Sega Universe. We're gonna freaking make all the games you love. We're not gonna focus on Sonic too much. We're gonna give Sonic more of a break. We're gonna freaking make that Jet Set Radio game you want. We're gonna make freaking Nights in the Dreams. We're gonna put freaking Fantasy Star Online on our console too. So it's not just going to be on Xbox. It's not going to be just on PC. It's going to be on there too. And your account from your PC version will link to that. And boom. And oh yeah, our online service. We're bringing back Sega Net. Sega, Sega Net. I don't know. Sega Net would be reasonably priced. I would say. Kind of taking a little bit of Nintendo's business model of I mean like 30 bucks, $30 a month probably, or they can have it free. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And then they do, and then they'll make announcements like soccer, we're making a soccer war. We're bringing most of the Soccer Wars games to the Sega universe, where they're gonna be in there. They're gonna be in. They're gonna. It's gonna come in one big collection. It'll carry over one big collection, and it will culminate with 5. And if you have data from the new Soccer Wars games, which we are putting on our console too, you'll get special rewards for that. Cosmetics, or even you can roll around the old Kobus from the first game. Think of it as lock-on technology. And they'll reveal, and they'll probably say we heard what you guys said about Jet Set Radio, and you know that Jet Set Sonic thing. We looked at it, and we actually came up with a few ideas. Now, Revolt, now Hover made it so you can make your own characters. But we gotta go one step further. You gotta make your own characters in gangs, but your character will literally affect the story and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we'll see. And there'll be another little trailer. We start hearing do 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 do, and then like Knights just comes out of nowhere, and you're just like, oh my fucking god! And it's like a new adventure. I don't know. Like we'll see Knights and Riala fighting in the air. It's just it's so cinematic and action packed. You're just like, oh my fucking god, this is beautiful. I think it'd be as powerful as about the same kind of power that the PS5 is probably gonna pack, or something equal to that. But for all you guys who would care about that, yeah. Um, maybe they make a little portable console. Maybe they do the whole portable console like the Switch, but they give it their own little Sega spin on it, which probably wouldn't happen. But maybe they call it like a Game Gear. Like maybe they reimagine the VMU to be something like that. And like SegaNet, since you sign up to it, like since you sign up for the subscription, what else? If you get like, you also get a souped up version of Sega Channel. But it's not our old Sega Channel that used to just give us Genesis games. Oh no no no! It literally gives us half of the old catalog of Sega games, getting all the way up to the Dream, getting all the way, going all the way back to the Master System, to the Dreamcast, and there's gonna be like a whole bunch of Saturn games too. But with this like reimagined VMU, you can take it on the go. You can load that thing up with all your games and be like, yeah, I'm playing Jet Set Radio. I'm playing Jet Set Radio. Away from my away from my house and my TV. And maybe Fantasy Star Online 2 could make an event for its Sega Universe players. And the event could be called Welcome to the New Universe. Also, this doesn't get announced, but in like they say, a Sonic MMO is in the works. Everybody fucking everybody fucking loses their goddamn minds, while the regular people are like, oh, okay, good for you. What would be? IGN goes like, this is a terrible idea, but they don't say it out loud because they know what happened when they did the whole Gamer Scoop thing. I am just literally sitting on my bed gasping because I'm just noticing I'm just like taking in all the stuff that's happening. But they're still cool with Sega and Nintendo, and not like they're still cool with Sega and Nintendo, so it's not like the same rivalry. Some fans are mad at that, but I'm like, it's we're changing with the times. They're, y'all need to change with the times. And then last announcement, because they also announced Crazy Taxi, but like everybody kind of was like, yeah, but when they do Crazy Tag, they announce two more things that are kind of come down the pike. A new Crazy Taxi, and then we hear Do 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 do, and then we hear do 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 do, or do 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 do, and then like we see a logo flashing on the screen. It's a Mario. It's a Mario and Sonic's logo. It just crashes together, and it's called Sonic and Mario. Worlds collide. Everybody is speechless. Everybody is just applauding. A lot of people are like, "What the fuck?" The the massive the massive Nintendo fanboys are like, "Oh my sweet lord, this is happening." The Sonic fandom is literally screaming at the number one, "Oh my god!" And I'm just like, "Oh, everything I've ever wanted in this announcement has finally come to pass." Oh my god. Oh my god. See, but that's what I want to happen. I don't know. I don't know if like the actual console would truly actually happen. And even if it does, it's not gonna have all that. If it does, I'm gonna be like my predictions are true. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm a psychic. Holy shit. I'm a psychic. But if it if it doesn't, Sega coming back to the console market could be just that. A simple dream. From a man who still believes that Sega could possibly make it. But hey, that's all I gotta really say about it. I mean, trust me, I would love for that to happen. I would love to see all those reels, man. Also, um, before the show closes out, like another thing that you do in the middle of the presentation would be, hey, we know how you guys have been like, setting up your own servers for the old Dreamcast games. How about you try ours? And they give you like this new apparatus, this new, this new like, Wi-Fi antenna that hooks. This new Wi-Fi antenna that hooks into your Dreamcast, and you hook right into this. You hook right into Sega's network to connect to their servers, and then boom, everything's up. They actually probably work with Dreamcast Live to make it happen. It's like everything works. So people who want to just play the retro stuff can just still keep playing the retro stuff, but Sega has a little helping hand. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi's freaking thing will be like na 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 na. Then they change it up, and it's like you're not only just taking people around. You're in fucking space, and then you're in like different parts of the Sega universe. You're helping out the characters of Streets of Rage get to where they're going. You even help in Sonic's universe. You even help Dr. Robotnik get to where he's going, but it's like a little tongue-in-cheek joke. Like you pick him up after his like egomatic is exploded. It's like blast. I'm gonna have to need a ride from you, and you just take him. But while that's going on, Mike Pollock just like has a whole bunch of funny little Eggman lines where he actually kind of like he's setting kind of like a thing where he just kind of talk. They're in the taxi, and they're talking, and Eggman just talks about all the stuff he wants to do to Sonic, and you probably get a little bit of lore about, Eggman and how he came to be, because it ties into the new Sonic game. But that's another video within itself. Again, I would say that this is a big old what if like on June 4th we actually get that shit, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. And I know it's not going to be exactly how I want it, because even if it was, if it did, I wouldn't believe it. That I was right, or at least right about half of the stuff I just said. Now, I think I'm done. But yes, my reactions will be like, "Oh my god, oh my god," and then like after it's all said and done, I'm just gonna be so fucking exhausted, and I'm gonna like. And since Sega's like cool with like stuff like this being shown by its fans, oh, you better believe I'm streaming it. You better believe I'm hitting the stream button on my open broadcaster, and we are just sitting down for like an hour, and we are watching this shit. If I'm not, if I'm, if I'm not sitting on my bed and watching it by myself, I'm watching it with you guys. Maybe a Sega crossover game too, but after Sega Heroes gone, maybe they go like, hey, this actually did work, so how would we put them in an actual adventure? Hmm. But you know what? That's probably it. That's probably all I want to say. Probably to do a SEGA game, but I want to talk about what a SEGA game would probably, a SEGA/Archie game would probably be on like this supposed Sega console. Even if it doesn't come out, I have ideas that I could share. See you guys later, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Peace.